Welcome to the Ledger Actors Workshop, or The Law, produced by the Audible Local Ledger, a reading service exclusively for the visually impaired based in Mashpee, Massachusetts. Our Ledger voice actors present educational and entertaining readings of classic radio-friendly plays and scenes, enhanced with some special effects and music underscoring. Tonight, we venture into the world of family programming and comedy with a little-known work titled Farewell to Birdie McKeester, which premiered live on October 14th of 1948. A bit about our piece's history. Interesting note about the title, it's believed that the original name, McKeester, which we will use tonight, was changed to McKeester for the airing because of the family theater censors determining that having keister, a common slang term at the time for a person's butt, in a name, was too provocative at that time. The woman who played Birdie, June Haver, was a rising star on a contract with Fox Studios, who were setting her up to be their next Betty Grable. Haver, who was a religious woman, threw a wrench in the works when she left Hollywood and decided to enter a convent and become a nun. She discovered it wasn't her calling shortly after entering and returned to Hollywood, instead feeling a stronger pull to marry, wedding Fred McMurray, known for being the father on TV with My Three Sons and many film and radio roles. Family Theater aired on the Mutual Broadcasting System in the United States from February 13th of 1947 to September 11th of 1957, and it was a dramatic anthology radio show. The show was produced by Family Theater Productions as a way to promote family prayer. The motto of these Holy Cross Family Ministries is, "The family that prays together stays together." The Ledger Actors Workshop presents these shows as historical content and brings the scripts to your ears unedited. Remember, times have changed, and some shows might not reflect the standards of today's politically correct society. The shows do not necessarily reflect the views, the standards, or the beliefs of the Audible Local Ledger. Our goal is to entertain, to educate, and give you a glimpse into the past. And now, lean in and listen up as we lay down the law and present Farewell to Birdie McKeester. Birdie McKeester had been daydreaming behind the reception desk at Tyler, Flint, Standish & O'Rourke for nearly a year when Mr. Tyler made an amazing discovery. It all came about because Mr. Tyler's secretary was at home with a severe case of prickly heat. And so shaken was Mr. Tyler by his discovery that he felt obliged to call an immediate meeting of the partners.
Gentlemen, I wonder if you are aware that the firm of Tyler, Flint, Standish & O'Rourke, a firm noted for its thoroughgoing efficiency down to the smallest detail, has in its employ a young woman who can only type 22 1/2 words per minute?
No, incredible.
Are you sure?
Beyond the shadow of a doubt. I have here on my desk a letter which I gave her to type 2 hours ago. 2 hours, mind you. She just brought it in, and with 3 erasures.
I just can't believe it.
It doesn't seem possible.
But who is she?
The young woman I refer to occupies the reception desk in our outer office. Miss McKeester. Yes, that's it. Birdie McKeester.
McKeester?
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 The name means nothing to you?
Absolutely nothing.
First time I've ever heard it.
I once knew a Millicent McKeester in Wapakoneta, Ohio.
Oh, come now, gentlemen. Certainly one of you knows this Miss McKeester because one of you must have hired her.
Not I.
Nor I.
Well, O'Rourke?
You know me better than that. I wouldn't hire even an Irish lass who could type only 22 1/2 words a minute?
Strange.
Tyler,
Yes?
you don't suppose she could have been planted here as a subversive element?
Oh, I hardly think
I know it seems far-fetched, still one can't be too careful. And it's just the sort of trick Flavin, Hepplewhite, Pringle and McGrew would pull.
Oh, yes.
I have it. Why don't we ask the young lady herself? She ought to know who hired her.
A splendid idea, Standish. There's nothing like going to the source.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Tyler?
That's right, Miss...
McKeester. Birdie McKeester. After my Aunt Birdie on my mother's side.
Yes, of course. Now, Miss McKeester, there are a few questions I should like to ask you.
Well, you just go right ahead, Mr. Tyler. I shall be glad to help you out in any way I can.
Yes, well, first of all, Miss McKeester, how long have you been working here?
It'll be a year next month. That's the longest I've ever worked anywhere.
I have no doubt of it. Now, do you recall who it was who hired you?
Well, nobody hired me in the proper sense of the word.
Oh, but surely
Well,
someone...
you see, it all came about because of my girlfriend, Mercedes McNulty.
McNulty? That name sounds familiar.
Of course. I hired her myself 2 years ago. Excellent girl. Averaged well over 100 words per minute.
And as true a friend as you'd find anywhere.
Yes, well, I'm sure of that, but how is
Well,
it that
just a year ago next month, Mercedes' grandmother died up in Poughkeepsie. And Mercedes asked me if I'd sit in for her while she was gone. She said there was nothing to it. All I'd have to do was say, "Good morning, Mr. Tyler. Good morning, Mr. Flint. Good morning, Mr. Standish. Good morning, Mr. O'Rourke," and answer the phone a few times.
That simple, eh?
Yes, sir. And that's just the way it's been, too. Until this morning, that is. You know, it was a real surprise to me when you handed me that letter to type.
Yes, it must have been.
Oh, but now don't you apologize, Mr. Tyler. Like I said, I'm just glad to help out. I want you to feel free to call on me any time you like.
Thank you, but if you don't mind my asking, just what became of Miss McNulty?
Oh, that. Well, it was at the funeral. Oh, and it was a grand funeral, gentlemen. Mercedes wrote me about it. Flowers all over the place and not a dry eye in the house.
Yes, but...
Well, it was at the funeral that she met this young man. Oh, it was love at first sight, gentlemen. And so, after a decent interval, out of respect to her grandmother, rest her soul, they were married.
And you just stayed on?
Well, I thought it was only right. After all, I'd promised Mercedes I'd sit in for her till she came back, hadn't I?
Well, yes, but
I
don't...
haven't minded it one little bit, really I haven't. So you needn't trouble yourself over that.
I see. Well, thank you, Miss McKeester. I think that will be all for now.
Yes, sir. And it's been a real pleasure talking to all you gentlemen.
Well, she will, of course, have to be dismissed.
Naturally.
Oh, of course.
I suppose she must.
You know, though, Tyler, as receptionist, she isn't called upon to do much typing. What I mean is, she was here nearly a year before the occasion arose.
Ah, but it did arise, didn't it?
Well, yes.
Well, there you are, then. Oh, drat it all. It's the principle of the thing. Can't you see that? We've spent years building a reputation for a high standard of efficiency among our employees. Miss McKeester simply does not measure up.
Yes, I guess you're right at that. 22 words a minute. If wind of that ever got around.
Oh, please, let's not even think about it.
Well, that's that then. You'll tell her, I suppose.
I?
I just thought, well, you brought the matter up in the first place, and you are a senior partner.
Well, I fail to see what that has to do with it.
But who's going to tell her then?
Well, I had thought I'd turn the matter over to whichever one of you hired her. However, now, yes, well, that does pose a problem.
I suppose we could flip for it.
Wait a minute. O'Rourke was the one who hired Miss McNulty, so indirectly at least, he's responsible for...
Exactly.
But
Oh, nonsense. Now, you're the logical one, O'Rourke. You may speak to Miss McKeester in the morning.
Good morning, Miss McKeester.
Oh, Mr. O'Rourke, you were so quiet I didn't even hear you come in. And you're early, aren't you?
Well, the fact is, Birdie, Miss McKeester, I wondered if I could have a word with you.
Why, I can't think of anything I'd enjoy more.
Of course, if you're too busy.
Oh, goodness, no. To tell you the honest truth, there's many a day when I'm hard put to keep myself occupied until it's time to go home.
Oh,
If you don't mind my saying so, Mr. O'Rourke, you're looking very fit this morning. That's a new tie, isn't it?
why, yes, it is. You like it?
Indeed I do. There's a colour that really does you justice.
My wife gave it to me for our anniversary.
Did she now? Well, you're a lucky man. It's a sign of true love when a wife picks out a tie that looks well on her husband.
It is?
A sure sign.
Well, I'll have to tell Margaret that.
Don't tell me your wife's name is Margaret.
Why, yes.
Why, that was my own dear mother's name, rest her soul. From County Cork she was.
Is that a fact? My father came from Cork. That was a good many years ago, of course.
You don't mean it.
Oh, yes, indeed. Jamie O'Rourke from County Cork, they used to call him.
Well, there's no denying it's a small world. Oh, my goodness, look at the time. Here I've been going on like the chatterbox I am, and I haven't even got this mail sorted. But never mind, Mr. O'Rourke. You can stop by later and tell me what you wanted to say.
Morning, Standish.
Good morning.
Morning, O'Rourke.
Good morning.
Well, what's the matter with you? Out on the wrong side of bed? Oh, say, you'd better get the employment agency on the phone first thing about a replacement for Miss McKeester.
Tyler,
Yes?
I haven't exactly told Miss McKeester yet that she's leaving us.
What?
The fact of the matter is, Tyler, I think this may take a little bit more time than we had thought.
More time? What do you mean? What's so difficult about telling an employee that her services are no longer required? It's done every day.
I know, and it sounds easy when you say it, but...
I'm disappointed in you, O'Rourke. I'm afraid I have no choice but to turn the entire matter over to Standish.
Who? Me?
Precisely. I'm depending on you to speak to Miss McKeester in the morning.
Good morning, Miss McKeester.
Why, good morning, Mr. Standish. How are you today?
What? Oh, fine. Just fine.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Miss McKeester, are you quite happy working for us?
Why, Mr. Standish, how thoughtful of you to ask. But don't you ever worry. I wouldn't dream of working anywhere but here.
You wouldn't?
Why, bless you, no. I'd be an ungrateful fool if I did. After all the kindness you gentlemen have showed me, stopping by to talk to me in the morning the way you do, taking such an interest. I declare, I've never seen the likes of it.
Yes, well...
Oh, Mr. Standish, something fell out of your pocket.
What? Oh, dear, I forgot all about that. Young Jackie asked me to mail it. It's some box tops he's sending in for an atomic decoding ring or some such thing. Oh, you know how boys are.
You have a son? I didn't know that.
Oh, my, yes, I have 3.
Well, isn't that grand? You, wouldn't happen to have a picture of them, would you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have a couple of snapshots.
Oh, would you mind letting me see them?
Oh, I know, not at all. They're right in my wallet here. There. That one was taken at camp last summer, and this is out in front of our house.
Ah, what fine, husky lads they are, and every one a spitting image of his father.
You think they take after me?
You can ask that. Why, I'd know them anywhere for yours.
Really? Oh, funny thing is, most people think that Ronnie especially, he's the one in the middle here, favors his mother's side of the family.
Well, of course I don't know your wife, but there's no mistaking the set of that chin. And about the eyes, that young man is his father all over again.
Well, now that's interesting. Yes, indeed, that is interesting. Of course, I don't like to get into any arguments with my in-laws, but the fact is, I have always been of the private opinion that...
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Tyler.
Good morning, Miss McKeester. Well, Standish?
I was just about to go into my office.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Standish. You forgot your pictures.
I wonder if you realize, Standish, the spectacle you were making of yourself when I walked in the door. Snapshots all over the place, and you leaning across Miss McKeester's desk like a silly, goggle-eyed boy of 16?
Was it really that bad?
Worse. Oh, much worse. And on top of that, Miss McKeester has still not been informed of her dismissal.
I know.
What in the devil is happening to this place? We've hired and fired hundreds of people since we started in business, and now faced with the simple, clear-cut task of discharging a highly inefficient young woman, and you, O'Rourke, Flint,
Yes?
do you think that you could face the formidable Miss McKeester and tell her in plain, unmistakable English that she is fired?
Well, I don't see why not.
All right. I want you to speak to Miss McKeester in the morning. And this time, I want results.
Why, Mr. Flint, I declare, I never did see such gentlemen for getting down to the office at the crack of dawn, so to speak. It's no wonder you've made a success of things.
Miss McKeester, I shall be brief.
Oh, by all means do, if it pleases you.
You understand I speak not for myself alone, but for the entire firm of Tyler, Flint, Standish, and O'Rourke.
Oh, that must be a dreadful big responsibility.
Yes. We want you to know, Miss McKeester, that we, all of us that is, Tyler, Standish, and O'Rourke, as well as myself, we are not unappreciative of the fact that you have been with us for nearly a year. And although your association with this firm did come about somewhat by accident, we assume that you have served us to the best of your ability. However...
Please, Mr. Flint, don't go on.
I beg your pardon?
If it's a raise you're after giving me, I can't let you do it.
But, Miss McKeester, that is, please, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand that you're the dearest, kindest gentleman in all the world. And it's exactly because of that I wouldn't feel right about letting you pay me any more money. I get along very nicely on what I make now, and I'm making every cent of what I'm worth, maybe more. Nobody knows that better than I.
Well, I don't know quite what to say.
You just thank the rest of the gentlemen for their kind thoughts, but tell them I couldn't accept a raise.
That will certainly come as a great surprise to them.
Well, now, I'm sure they'll see my way of it if you'll just explain. Mr. Flint, would you turn this way a bit?
What? Oh.
There, just what I thought. The bottom button on your coat is hanging on by only a thread.
Oh, so it is. I hadn't noticed.
You'll lose it sure before the day is out if it isn't fixed.
Yes, I'll have to stop by the tailor's.
Why, you'll do no such thing. I have a needle and thread right here in my purse.
Now, that isn't necessary, Miss McKeester, really.
Oh, I can have it fixed in less time than it takes to argue about it. Stand a little closer here, will you now?
Well, all right.
There. That's fine.
I guess this is what comes of being a bachelor, eh?
You? A bachelor? Well, now, that's hard to believe. It seems to me that some nice woman would have set her cap long ago for a fine-looking man like yourself.
Well, I was engaged at one time. Her name was Caroline. But she decided in favor of someone else.
No. Why, the dear lady must have lost hold of her senses.
Oh, she seemed very sure of herself. He was a rather dashing chap. A furniture salesman?
A poor choice, if you ask me, and I'll bet she regrets it to this day.
Well, I don't know about that.
There you are. That button won't be coming loose for a good long while.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
It was no trouble at all.
You know, it's odd that the subject of Caroline should come up. It just happens, you see, that she was left a widow 3 years ago. And it has occurred to me recently that it might not be out of order for me to, well, call on her, at any rate.
Why, I don't think you should have a doubt in the world.
After all, we were friends at one time, as I said, and we're both older and wiser now, so I dare say we could let bygones be bygones.
Of course you could. Why, it's a crying shame to let the poor dear lady sit there all alone.
Well, she's not exactly alone. She has 3 children.
Ah, but it's not the same. It's not the same thing at all, and you know very well it isn't.
You think I should get in touch with her then?
Why, it's the only decent, friendly thing to do.
You're right. By George, you're right. I'm going to go out and call her this very minute. Why, who knows? I might even have lunch with her.
Mr. Johnson, hasn't Flint come in yet?
No, Mr. Tyler.
Have you tried to reach him again?
We've been calling his home all day, sir, but there's no answer.
The coward. What time is it, Mr. Johnson?
4:45, Mr. Tyler.
Is Miss McKeester still at her desk?
Oh, yes, sir. She doesn't leave until 5, sir.
Very well. Send her into my office. I'll settle this thing once and for all.
It was so sweet of you, Mr. Tyler, to ask me out to dinner.
Well, not at all. I think it's usually easier to talk in a congenial atmosphere.
Oh, it is. There's nothing like a good meal to loosen up the tongue.
Yes, Miss McKeester, I have always been of the opinion that when something had to be said, it was better to come right out and say it and not beat around the bush.
Oh, you must have looked into my mind, Mr. Tyler, for I was thinking that very thing myself.
You were?
Yes, sir. And you're right. I can't put it off any longer. Oh, I've been trying to tell you or one of the other gentlemen for over a week now. But you've all been so good to me, heaping kindness upon kindness. I just couldn't find the heart to do it.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow you.
Well, like you said, Mr. Tyler, no good can come of beating around the bush, so I'll come right out with it. The bare fact of the matter is, I'll have to be leaving you soon.
What?
I hope you won't think too harshly of me. It isn't that I'm ungrateful or dissatisfied. It's just that Tim, he's my young man, Tim has been after me to marry him for 3 months now, and I finally set the date for a week from next Thursday.
Well, I just can't believe it.
I know, sir. I was afraid you'd take it pretty hard, but don't you worry now. I'm sure things will all work out for the best.
Well, I think you gentlemen will be interested to know that after this week, Miss McKeester will no longer be with us.
You told her?
If you don't mind my asking, Tyler, just how did you finally break it to her?
Firmness of purpose, naturally. Keep your goal in sight and let nothing stop you. However, I admit that my task was made somewhat easier by the fact that Miss McKeester is planning to be married shortly.
Well, what do you know?
Isn't that nice?
I hope he's good enough for her.
Yes, well, that brings me to my reason for calling this meeting. In view of the fact that Miss McKeester will have been with us for nearly a year, well, I thought perhaps it would be appropriate for us to present her with a parting gift, a sort of nest egg, so to speak.
By all means.
Oh, quite.
Count me in.
Very well, then. That's agreed. Now, as to the amount, it occurred to me that a suitable sum might be $1,000.
$1,000? Oh, wait till Tim hears about this. Why, he'll want to come up and shake the hand of every one of you.
Well, we just hope you'll be very happy.
Indeed we do.
We all wish you the best.
That goes for me and Caroline, too.
Oh, you're so good to me. I think I'm going to cry.
Oh, now,
Oh, here's my handkerchief.
Thank you. Well, anyhow, gentlemen, you'll be glad to know your kindness isn't going to go unrewarded. I've got a piece of good news for you that I've been saving till the last.
Well, out with it.
By all means.
Yes, let's hear it.
Well, I talked to my sister Peggy last week and it's all settled. She's agreed to take my place with you after I've left. Did you gentlemen hear what I said?
Oh, yes. I guess we were all a little overwhelmed.
Your sister, you say?
That's right, my sister Peggy. She hasn't quite my knack for typing and such office matters as that. But she's as sweet and honest as the day is long, and I know you're going to love her.
Really, Miss McKeester, you shouldn't have.
Oh, now that's all right, Mr. Tyler. And don't you bother thanking me. After all, I felt it was the least I could do.
We hope you've enjoyed our version of Farewell to Birdie McKeester, presented by the Ledger Actors Workshop. In tonight's reading, the role of Flint was voiced by George Rocky Crine. The role of Standish was voiced by Joe O'Connor. O'Rourke was voiced by Grant Baxter. The role of Tyler was voiced by Rick Mason, and the role of Birdie McKeester was voiced by Allison Davies. Mr. Johnson and the narrator was voiced by Eric Joseph. This production was directed and produced by Eric Joseph for the Audible Local Ledger, a reading service for people who are blind or print disabled. More information on volunteering or receiving assistive technology like a listening device can be found at audiblelocalledger.org, a disability-compliant website. Here's wishing all of our listeners much health and happiness as we lay down the law. Bye for now.